You died?
No. Okay. Hello. If it's
You're
getting, I guess. The blob also can talk when you talk. That's really, really cursed. Really, but really cursed.
Oh no, just
Wait, let me do something. Let me do something.
don't make a midget.
That's the thing. Okay. Hello. Welcome to another live stream. Sorry. Yeah, I'm Dream. Hello, my name is Dream, and today, Fire Explorer, what are you doing? Okay. Okay. Welcome to another live stream, and today I'm gonna be reading the entire iPhone Wikipedia.
That's
Um.
just gonna do be very funny when he loses.
Uh. Yeah, this is so dumb. Oh my gosh. Anyways, why did I do this in the first place? Okay. Nothing. But I'm gonna make history
Someone
on
dared him
YouTube.
to.
I'm gonna read an entire Wikipedia article. Of course, this is gonna be. Don't you dare guess. I'm gonna do it. I have to do it. Oh my gosh. This is like, don't you dare.
Someone dared him to, and then if he doesn't do it, he's gonna get beat up.
Okay, what's the punishment? What's the punishment?
I'm not telling. I am not telling.
Well, let's just appreciate Bambi.
Oh my god.
I don't even understand what I'm doing right now, but I have to do it. Sorry. But anyways, what's the challenge? What's the punishment before we start, okay? Say the punishment, you idiot.
That says a word wrong. Yeah, stream.
And I have to do something
That's a
again.
challenge.
Okay. Okay. I gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. Oh shoot, I'm gonna record it. I'm gonna record. Okay. Okay. iPhone from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. I don't even know. Okay. The iPhone is a line of smartphones designed and marketed by Apple Inc. that use Apple's iOS mobile operating system. The first generation iPhone was announced by then Apple CEO Steve Jobs on January 9, 2007. Since then, Apple has annually released new iPhone models and iOS updates. As of November 1st, 2018, more than 2.2 billion iPhones have been sold. The iPhone has a user interface built around a multi-touch screen. It connects to cellular networks or Wi-Fi and can make calls, browse the web, take pictures, play music, and send and receive emails and text messages. Since the iPhone's launch, further features have been added, including larger screens, shooting video, waterproofing, and the ability to install third-party mobile apps through an app store, and many accessibility features, of course. Up to iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus, iPhones used a layout with a single button on the front panel that returns the user to the home screen. Since iPhone X, iPhone models have switched to a nearly bezel-less front screen with app switching activated by gesture recognition. The iPhone is one of the two largest smartphones platform in the world alongside Android, forming a large part of the luxury market. The iPhone has generated large profits for Apple, making it one of the world's most valuable publicity traded companies. The first generation iPhone was described as revolutionary and a game changer for the mobile phone industry. And subsequent models have also garnered praise. The iPhone has been credited with popularizing the smartphone and cell slate form factor and creating a large market for smartphones or app economy. As of January 2017, Apple's App Store contained more than 2.2 million applications for the iPhone. Okay. This all doesn't count, including this, because they're not part of the thing. History. Let's do this. Development of what was to become the iPhone began in 2004 when Apple started to gather a team of 1,000 employees led by hardware engineer Tony Fadwell. Fadwell, I think. Software engineer Scott Forstall and design engineer Sir Jonathan Eve to work on the highly confidential Project Purple. Hey, that's a copy! Apple CEO Steve Jobs steered the original focus away from a tablet, which Apple invented in the form of iPad, towards a phone. Apple created the device during a secretive collaboration with Singular Wireless, which became AT&T Mobility at the time, at an estimated development cost of $150 million over 30 months. According to Steve Jobs, the I word in iMac, and therefore iPod, iPhone, and iPad, stand for Internet, Individual, Instruct, Inform, and Inspire. Apple rejected the design by committee approach that have yielded the Motorola Rocker E1 at a large unsuccessful collaboration with Motorola. Among other deficits, the Rocker E1 firmware limited storage to only 100 iTunes songs to avoid competing with Apple's iPhone name. Apple Nano. Singular gave Apple the liberty to develop the iPhone's hardware and software in-house, and even paid Apple a fraction of its monthly service revenue until the iPhone 3G. Maybe the 5G will be better. In exchange for 4 years of exclusive US sales until 2001. Okay, we're gonna stop for here for now, but we're gonna read chat. Why are you wasting your time? Because I have to do a challenge, okay? Okay?
I swear to God, there's a funny thing he's gonna do when he loses.
Jobs
Just watch.
unveiled the iPhone to the public on January 9, 2007 at the Macworld 2007 convention at the Moscone Center in San Francisco. The two initial models, a 4GB model priced at $500, $499, and an 8GB model at almost $600, both requiring a 2-year contract. Went on sale in the United States on June 29, 2007 at 6 p.m. local time, while hundreds of customers lined up outside the stores nationwide. The passionate reaction to the launch of the iPhone resulted in sections of the media dubbing it the Jesus phone. Following the success release in the US, the first generation iPhone was made available in the UK, France, Germany in November 2007, and Ireland on Austria in spring of 2008. On July 11, 2008, Apple released the iPhone 3G in 22 countries, including the original 6. Apple released the iPhone 3G upwards of 80 countries and territories. Apple announced the iPhone 3Gs on June 8, 2008. How many times are pronouncing iPhone 3G? Along with plans to release it later in June, July, and August, starting with the US, Canada, and major European countries on June 19th. Many will be users object to the iPhone cost, and 40% of users had households in corners over $100,000. The back of original first generation iPhone was made of aluminum with a black plastic accent. The iPhone 3G and the 3Gs featured a full plastic bag to increase the strength of the GSM signal. The iPhone 3G was available in an 8GB black model or a black or white option for the 16GB. The iPhone 3Gs was available in both colors regardless of the storage capacity. Really? The iPhone 4 has an aluminosilicate glass front and back with stainless steel edge that serves as the antennas. It was the first available in black. The white version was announced but not released until April 2011, 10 months later. Literally. Should I help him? Nah. Yeah, it's not necessary. Users of the iPhone 4 reported dropped discontinued telephone calls when holding their phones in a certain way. This became known as antenna gate. What the frick, dude? Who says antenna gate?
It's antenna gate, yes.
Shut! On January 11, 2011, Verizon announced during a media event that it had reached an agreement with Apple and would begin selling a CDMA iPhone 4. Verizon said it will be available for pre-order on February 3, release set for February 10th. In February 2011, the Verizon phone accounted for 0.5% of all iPhone ad impressions in the U.S. Millennium Media Mobile ad network. From 2007 to 2011, Apple spent $647 million on advertising from in the U.S. On September 27th, Apple sent invitations for a press event to be held on October 4th, 2011 at 10 a.m. at the Cupertino headquarters to announce details of the next generation iPhone, which turns to be the iPhone 4S. Over 1 million 4S models were sold in the first 24 hours after its release on October 20, 2011. Due to large volumes of iPhones being manufactured and its high selling price, Apple became the largest mobile handset vendor in the world by revenue in 2011, surpassing the long-time leader Nokia. American carrier C Spire Wireless announced that it will be carrying the iPhone 4S on October 19, 2011. Let's see, Chad is not great. In January 2012, Apple reported its best quarterly earnings, with 53% of its revenue coming from the sale of 37 million iPhones at an average selling price of nearly $660. The average selling price was remained fairly constant for the most iPhones lifespan, hovering between $622 and $660. The production price of the iPhone 4S was estimated by the IHS in October 2011 is to be $188 and $207 and $256 for the 16GB, 32GB, and 64GB models, respectively. Labor costs are estimated at between 12.5 and 30 per unit. Workers on the iPhone assembly line making of $1.78 an hour, which it may remain for $24. Yep, $24. I think how much they make? If I'm not correct, they may make $30 a day. In February 2012, ComScore reported that 12.4% of the U.S. mobile subscriptions used an iPhone. Approximately 6.4 million iPhones are active in the U.S. alone. On September 12, 2012, Apple announced the iPhone 5. It has 4 inches, 100mm display from its predecessors, 3.5 inches, 900mm screen. The device comes with the same 326 pixels per inch found in the iPhone 4 and 4S. The iPhone 5 has the stock i6 processor. The chip is 22% smaller than the iPhone 4S and A5, and it's twice faster, doubling the graphics and performance. The graphic performance of its processor. The device is 18% thinner than the iPhone 4S, measuring 7.6 millimeters, 0.3 in, and 12% lighter at 112 grams. For so. Okay, let's stop here and say. Okay, you're getting confused. On July 6, 2013, it was reported that Apple was in talks with a Korean mobile carrier, CT Telecom, to release the next generation iPhone with LTE advanced technology. On July 22, 2013, the company's suppliers said that Apple is testing out larger screens for the iPhone and iPad. Apple has asked for prototype smartphones screens larger than 4 inches, 100mm, and it has also asked for screen designs for a new tablet device measuring slightly less than 30 inches, 330mm diagonally, they said. On September 10, 2013, Apple unveiled 2 new iPhone models during a press event in Cupertino. Okay, that's all. The iPhone 5C, a mid-range price version of a handset that is designed to increase accessibility due to its price is available in 5 colors: green, blue, pink, and yellow, and white. Okay, I think I got it. And it's made out of plastic. The iPhone 5S comes in 3 colors: black, white, and gold. And the home button is replaced with a fingerprint scanner, Touch ID. Post phones shipped on September 20, 2013. Damn! 10 days! That's a lot. On September 9th, 2014, Apple revealed the iPhone 6 and the iPhone 6 Plus that have been in Cupertino. Both devices have a large screen that possesses a 4.6 inches and 5.5 inches and 40 mm, 220 mm, respectively. After the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus was released, some of the users started complaining about the 6 and 6 Plus bending for normal use. This trend, known as Bendgate, which later started touch disease. However, they released the iPhone 6S and 6X Plus, a more bend-resistant iPhone than the 6 and the 6 Plus, to solve this issue. On September 7, 2016, Apple unveiled the iPhone 7S 7 Plus, which added water and dust-resistant, improved system and graphics performance, a new dual camera setup for the Plus model, new color options, and featured the removal of the 3.5mm headphone jack for the iPhone. On September 12, 2017, Apple officially unveiled the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, which features a new glass design, camera improvements, a true tone display, and wireless charging. Wireless charging and improved system performance. It also unveiled the iPhone 10, which features a near bezel-less design, a facial recognition feature dubbed Face ID with facial tracking for emojis, an OLED screen with the highest pixel density on an iPhone, a new telephoto lens which works better in low light conditions, and improved for cameras for AR. On September 12, 2018, Apple officially unveiled the iPhone XS, the XS Max, and the XR. 10X and the XR. At the Steve Jobs Theater at Apple Park, the XS and XS Max feature an improved Super Retina display with a Dolby Vision and HDR10 support for the X Max, featuring a larger 6.5 inches mm display, improved cameras with Smart HDR, and the A12 Bionic chip. The iPhone XS and XS Max are IP68 water, liquid, and dust resistant, which allow the devices to be submerged up 2 meters duration of 30 minutes, while the iPhone XR retained the IP67 certification found in the first generation iPhone, and also features an IPS LCD display instead of the OLED displays found in higher-ended models. The iPhone XS and XS Max in IP68 certification, which has using various liquids such as chlorinated water, salt water, tea, wine, beer, and juices. Apple also announced the 4th generation of the Apple Watch, the Apple Watch Series X, that I may or may not read the entire Wikipedia of it. On September 10, 2019, Apple officially unveiled the iPhone 11. I may get one at the Steve Jobs Theater. You guys already mentioned a lot. Along with the iPhone 11 Pro and the iPhone 11 Pro Max, all models gain an ultra-wide lens, allowing for wider field of view. The Pro models gained a triple lens camera and arrangement and matte glass finish. The iPhone 12 and 12 Pro series were virtually announced on October 30th, 2020, featuring a refreshed design with Super Retina XDR displays across models and 5G connectivity. Also featured MagSafe, allowing special magnetic accessories to easily snap on and off while allowing 15 watts wireless charging. The iPhone 13 and 13 Pro were virtually announced on September 14, 2021. That is today, and maybe 2022. Featuring improved cameras with sensor shifts, ability for all models, and diagonal camera arrangement for the 13 and 13 mini. Significantly larger camera sensors and an adapted 120Hz Pro Motion display for the Pro models. All models also gain a battery size increase and a reduction in weight of the true depth camera module. Okay, we're close to the end. Up to the iPhone 4, all iPhones and other iOS were manufactured by Foxconn, based in Taiwan in 2011. New CEO Tim Cook changed Apple's manufacturing strategy to diversity its suppliers. The iPhone 4 in 2012 was the first model to be manufactured simultaneously by two standalone companies, Foxconn and Pegatron. The latter also based in Taiwan. Although Foxconn still produces more iPhones, Pegatron's orders have been slowly increased. The company made the iPhone 5C line in 2013 and 30% of the iPhone 6 devices in 2014. The 6 Plus model was produced solely by Foxconn in 2019. Apple investigated reports that some Foxconn managers had used rejected parts to build iPhones. In India, Apple pays Western, a Taiwan-based manufacturer with plant near Bangalore, to assemble iPhones to sell in the region. Okay, the models. 33 iPhone models have been produced. The models in bold are devices of the later generation. Okay, alright, let's do this. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be a long one, so get your things ready, cause this is a really long one. I hope you guys suffer. Oh my god, this is gonna be like a berserker amount of models. But here we go. Alright, the current devices are the iPhone 11, the iPhone SE, the second gen, the iPhone 12, the iPhone 12 mini, the iPhone 13, the 13 Mac, the 13 Pro, the 13 Pro, and the 13 Pro Max. Then the other past versions we got the iPhone, the first generation iPhone, the iPhone 13, the iPhone 13s, the iPhone 4, the iPhone 4S, the iPhone 5, the iPhone 5C, the iPhone 5S, the iPhone 6, iPhone 6 Plus, the 6S, the 6X Plus, the iPhone SE, the first generation, iPhone 7, the 7 Plus, the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, iPhone 10, 10R, 10S, 10S Max, the iPhone 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, 12 Pro, 12 Pro Max, and that I think. And this is a large graph that I will not read because this is not part of reading. So yeah, then we got the models, of course, iPhone. Okay, the hardware. The iPhone contains most of the hardware parts of a typical modern smartphone. Some hardware elements such as 3D touch and taptic engine are unique to the iPhone. The main hardware of the iPhone is the touchscreen, with current models offering screen of 4.57 inches. 4.7 inches and a larger. A range of sensors are included on the device, such as proximity sensor, ambient light sensor, accelerometer, gyroscopic sensor, magnetometer, facial recognition sensor, fingerprint sensor, and barometer. What the fuck is that? All iPhones include a rear-facing camera and front-facing camera, being included on all models since the iPhone 4, the iPhone 7 Plus introduced multiple lenses to the rear-facing camera to the iPhone. Okay, the software. The iPhone runs an operating system known as iOS, formerly iPhone OS. It is a variant of Darwin operating system core found in Mac OS. Also included in the core animation software from Mac OS X, version 10 Leopard, together with the graphics hardware, and on the iPhone 3GS, OpenGL S 2.0, it is responsible for the interface motion graphics. The iPhone comes with a set bundled application developed by Apple and supports downloading third-party apps through the App Store. Apple provides free updates to the operating system for the iPhone wirelessly or through iTunes. Major new updates have historically new models, accompanied new models, I should say. The size of the operating system depends on the version. While iOS 8 requires 4.5 gigabytes, its successor only required 1.3 gigabytes. Damn. Okay, I could want to read it, but I don't think. But let's see. So the iPhone original one has an iPhone. Okay, so it has iOS 1. So it's still supposed to iOS 3, the 3G, and the supports iOS 4, the 3GS 4, and iOS 6. I don't even have to read all of that because I already know what. And the latest OS is obviously the iPhone. It's obviously iOS 15. You bozos. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of read over here. There's a lot of read. Damn. Okay. The interface is based around the home screen, a graphical list of available applications. The iPhone applications normally run one at a time, starting with the iPhone 4. A primitive version of multitasking came into play. Users could double click the home button to select recently opened applications. However, the apps never ran in the background. Starting with iOS 7, though apps can multitask and each open app runs in the background when not in use. Although most functionality is still available when making a call, listening to music, the home screen can access by a hardware button below the screen on the iPhone 8 and earlier. iPhone S and later models, with exception of the second gen iPhone SE, instead of using use touch-based gestures. Oh my gosh, this is a lot to read. Oh my god. Okay. The original iPhone contained the following apps: messages, SMS, or an MMS, messaging, calendar, photos, camera, YouTube, stocks, maps, Google Maps, weather, voice memos, notes, clock, calculator, settings, and iTunes Store. The App Store was introduced in iPhone OS 2 for the original iPhone and the iPhone 3G. Compass was added in iPhone OS 3 for the iPhone 3Gs. FaceTime and Game Center were added in iOS 4 and 4.1, respectively, in iOS 5. And Newsstand were added, and the iPod application was split separate music and videos application. iOS 6 Passbook, as well as a new version of Maps called Apple Maps that relies on data provided by TomTom as well as other sources, and YouTube no longer came a pre-installed app starting from that version. iOS 7 introduced a modern flat design for the interface and added a motion-based parallax feature to give quasi 3D effect. iOS 8 added a health application. iOS 9 replaced Newsstand and Passbook with News and Wallet. iOS 10 introduced Home and dedicated page on the home screen with the widgets. iOS 11 added files. iOS 12 introduced Measure, an app that uses AR technology to measure objects and things. It is available on devices with an A9 chip or newer. Dock at the base of the screen. Four icons for phone, mail, Safari, in music delineate the iPhone's main purpose. On January 7th, 2008, Apple released software update 1.1.3, allowing users to create web clips, home screen icons that resemble apps that open a user-defined page in Safari. After the update, iPhone users can rearrange and place icons by holding down on any icon and moving it to the desired location once they start shaking. On the up to 9, other adjustment Home screens accessed by a horizontal swipe. Oh my god. This is taking so long. I'm suffering right now. There's a lot to read, bro. There's a lot to read. Oh my gosh. Damn, that's a lot of stuff.
Tired?
Not yet. Oh. Oh my god. I can still
Justice doesn't want to do what the person who dared him told him to
Users
do.
can also add and delete icons from the dock, which is the same on every home screen. The dock holds up to 4 icons and is located at the bottom section of the screen. Each home screen holds up to 20 icons for the first generation iPhone 3G, 3GS, 4, and 4S. The iPhone 5, 5C, 5S, and the first generation iPhone SC hold up to 24 icons, while the iPhone 6 and later iPhone models support over 28 icons. Users can delete web clips and third-party applications at any time. It may select only certain applications for transfer from iTunes. Apple default programs could be only removed since the iOS 10 update. The 3.0 update added a system-wide search known as Spotlight to the left of the first home screen. Almost all input is given to touchscreen, which understands complex gestures with using multi-touch. The iPhone interaction techniques enable the user to move content up or down by a touch drag motion or a finger or camera zooming in and out. Damn it. Finger top or vice versa to go back. In either case, the list moves on as if it's pasted on the outer surface of a wheel, slowly decelerating as it affects by friction. In this way, the interface simulates the physics of a real object, unlike previous scrollable views in which the user pressed the down control to move the view downward. On iOS, the user pushes upwards as it moving a plank of wood floating in the water, creating impression that user directly manipulating the content displayed on the screen. Oh my god, that's a lot of reading, even though I'm tired right now. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's a lot of crap. That's a lot of shit I have to read. Well, I don't know. But let's continue reading. Gosh darn it. Let's see how's this code going right now. Oh my god, dude, I'm still suffering, dude. I need water. Oh god. Other user-centered interactive effects include horizontally sliding sub-selection, the vertically sliding keyboard and bookmarks menu, and widgets that turn around to allow settings to be configured on the other side. Menu bars are found at the top and bottom of the screen when necessary. Their options vary by program, but always follow a consistent stellar motif in menu hierarchies. A back button in the top left corner of the screen displays the name of the parent folder. Why does this thing have so many sections? Dude, that's a lot of sections to read. Basically, nobody cares about sales, but whatever. I'm already a phone. The iPhone allows audio conferencing, call holding, call monitoring, caller ID, and integration with other cellular networks and features. An iPhone function, for example, if music is playing when a call is received, the music fades out and fades back when the call has ended. The proximity sensor shuts off the screen and touch-sensitive circuitry when the iPhone is brought close to the face, both to save battery and prevent unintentional touches. The iPhone does not support video calling or video conferencing on versions prior to the fourth generation, as there is only one camera on the opposite side of the screen. The iPhone 4 supports video calling, either the front, back, or back camera over Wi-Fi. A feature Apple calls FaceTime voice control introduced in the iPhone 3Gs allows users to say a contact's name or number, and the iPhone will dial it. The first two models only support voice dialing through the third-party applications. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's been 30 minutes since I'm reading all of that. Where is this script gonna end, dude? Oh my god.
Give her some. Hey guys, say guest needs some milk in the chat.
I need more than just some milk. Ugh.
You need some milk.
I need milk.
Milk or normal pills?
The iPhone includes a visual voicemail in some countries feature, allowing users to view a list of current voicemails messages on screen without having to call into their voicemail. Unlike most other systems, messages can be listened and deleted in a non-chronological order by choosing any message from an on-screen list. A music ringtone feature was introduced in the United States on September 5th, 2007. Users can create custom ringtones from songs purchased from the iTunes Store from small additional fee. The ringtones can be 3 to 30 seconds long from any part of a song that can fade in and out. Pause for about a second, 5 seconds with loop or loop continuously. All customizing can be done in iTunes or with Apple Card and software store 1.1 or later. Available only in macOS X or third-party tools. With the release of iOS 6, which was released on September 19, 2012, Apple added features that enable the user to have options to decline a phone call when a person calling them. The user can reply with a message or set a reminder to call them later time. Just a second. I need something that I can cool off from reading all the half of the freaking Wikipedia. I got myself some milk. Official. Ugh, finally got some milk. Okay. Let me redrag in. Okay, much better. The layout of the music library is similar to that of an iPod. The iPhone can sort its media library by songs, artists, albums, videos, playlists, genres, composers, podcasts, audio books, and compilations. Options are preset alphabetically except in playlists, registering their order from iTunes. The iPhone uses a large font that allows users plenty of room to touch their selection. Users can rotate their devices horizontally to landscape mode to access cover flow like on iTunes. This feature shows the different album covers in a scroll through photo library. Scrolling is achieved by swapping a finger across the screen. Alternatively, headset controls can be used to pause, play, skip, and repeat tracks. On the iPhone 3G, the volume can change with the Apple earphones and the voice control feature that can be used to identify a track, play songs in a playlist, or by specific artists, or create genius playlists. Mm. The frick is this? I don't know who he is, but whatever. The iPhone supports gapless playback like the 5th generation iPods introduced in 2005. The iPhone can play digital video, allowing users to watch TV shows and movies in widescreen. Double tapping switches between widescreen and full screen video playback. The iPhone allows users to purchase and download songs from iTunes Store directly to their iPhone. The feature originally required a Wi-Fi network, but since 2012 it can be used like a cellular data network. The camera application also lets users to view the camera roll that pictures have been taken by the iPhone camera. Those pictures are also available in the Photos application, along with any trapper photo, iPhoto aperture on the Mac or Photoshop on a Windows computer. That is this one that I have. This is a Windows PC. Don't you dare say that is Mac OS. Dummies. Damn. I'm starting to wonder.
Are you sure you're doing okay?
I'm sure.
Oh,
The iPhone does not
suffering.
support voice recording until 3.0 software update. Oh man. Internet community, thank you Wikipedia for making me suffer. Well, Megan. Oh yeah, that's one. Wait, no. Where was again? Oh yeah, that's one. Okay, internet connectivity. Internet access is available when the iPhone is connected to a local area Wi-Fi or wide GCM or Edge one network. Both second generation 2G wireless data standards networks to the iPhone include 1x RTT, represented by 1x on status bar, and GPRS, shown as GPRS on the status bar. Edge, no, shown as a capital E on the status bar. UMTS and F, though, shown as 3G, a faster version of the UMTs and 4G, shown as a 4G symbol in the status bar. And LTE is shown as on the status bar. The iPhone 3G introduced support of third generation UNTs and HSDPA 3.6. The iPhone 4 introduced support for SUPA networks for 14.4, maybe that's the, and support for HSDPA 7.2 was introduced in the iPhone 3Gs, and the iPhone 5 is introduced for 4G LTE. 5G evolution is how AT&T in areas were implemented established a larger 5G and reduced to the size of capital E. 5GE uses the 4.4 MIMO, doubling the number of antennas to provide human-made three-way carrier aggregation through 5G support. Whether starting with the iPhone 12 series in fall 2020, all iPhone models support sub-6 GHz frequencies, but only models purchased in the United States support Wave. Also, the VOMGO Hi-U. Bro, they're just bots. I don't even understand why bots should be in the stream. bots. Oh, of course, all bots, because literally they're bots. AT&T introduced 3G in July 2004, but as late as 2007, Steve Jobs stated that it was still not a widespread enough in the US, and the chipsets are not energy efficient enough to be included in the iPhone. Support for Z802 1X, an authentication system commonly used by university and corporate Wi-Fi networks, was added in the 2.0 version last day. Damn, that's a lot of stuff I have to read. I think it's only decision to. I don't know if I want to skip. I don't know. I didn't know. I had to tell YouTube for making all that. Damn. By default, the iPhone will ask to join newly discovered Wi-Fi networks and prompt for the password when required. Alternatively, close to most Wi-Fi networks, manually the iPhone will automatically choose the strongest network, connecting to Wi-Fi instead of Edge when it is available. Similarly, the iPhone 3G on and onwards prefer 3G to 2G and Wi-Fi to either. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and 3G on the iPhone 3G onwards can be all deactivated individually. Airplane mode disables all wireless connections at once, overriding other preferences. However, in airplane mode, one can explicitly enable Wi-Fi and or Bluetooth modes and join and continue cooperate over and one both of those networks while the cellular network transfers remain off. Safari is the iPhone's native web browser and displays pages similar to its Mac and Windows counterparts. Web pages may be viewed in portrait or landscape mode, and the device supports automatic zooming by pinching together by spreading apart fingerprints on the screen or double tapping text or images. Safari does not allow file downloads except for predefined extensions. The iPhone doesn't support Flash, which it was still popular when the iPhone was introduced. Consequently, the UK's Advertising Standards Authority adjusted its an advertisement claiming the iPhone could access all parts of internet should be withdrawn in its current form on grounds of false advertisement in a rare public letter in April 2010. Apple CEO Steve Jobs outlined the reasoning behind the absence of Flash on the iPhone and iPad. The iPhone supports SVG, CSS, HTML, Canvas, and Bonjour. Google Chrome was introduced to the iOS in June 26, 2012, and Opera Mini is also available. The Maps application can access Google Maps in application, satellite, or hybrid form. It can also generate directions between two locations while providing optional real information during iPhone announcements. Jobs demonstrated this feature by searching or nearby Starbucks locations and then placing a prank call to one with a single tap. Support for walking directions, public transit, and street view was added in this version 2.2 software update, but no voice guided navigation. Oh my god, this is taking so long. The iPhone 3Gs and 4 can orient the map with its digital compass. Apple also developed a separate application to view YouTube videos on the iPhone, which streams videos after encoding them using the H.265 codec. Simple weather and stock codes applications also tap into the internet. iPhone users can do access the internet frequently and in variety of places. According to Google in 2008, the iPhone generated 50 times more search requests than any mobile handset. According to Deutsche Telekom CEO Rene Obermann, the average internet usage for an iPhone customer is 100 megabytes. This 30 times use of our average contract-based customers. Nielsen found that 98% of iPhone users use data services and 88% use internet. In China, the iPhone 3G and 3GS were built and distributed without Wi-Fi. With the introduction of the Verizon iPhone in January 2011, the issue of using internet while on the iPhone was brought to the public attention. On the two U.S. carriers, the internet phone and phone could be used simultaneously on AT&T networks, where Verizon networks only support use of each separately. However, in 2014, Verizon announced that the iPhone S6 and the 6 Plus will allow simultaneous voice and data over its LTE network. T-Mobile and Sprint have enabled calls over Wi-Fi, and with Verizon and AT&T soon doing the same. Yo, hello, Rob. Welcome to the live stream. Okay. Next. For text input, the iPhone implements a virtual keyboard on the touch screen. It has automatic spell checking and correction, predictive words capabilities, and dynamic dictionary that learns new words. The keyboard can predict what word the user is typing and complete and correct for the action of pressing of keys near the presumed desired key. Chat, where should we end here, or we should do a part 2 of it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what you do when you lose, or when you just give up.
I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna do the thing that you did. Nah, hell nah. Uno
That
reverse
was
card,
tough.
chat. Uno
Whoever
reverse
told me,
card.
I'm not
Uno
saying the
reverse
name.
card. Psych. Okay. I'm gonna read all of this. Oh my god, it's gonna take a while. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna end at sales. That is a long text. Okay. The keys are somewhat larger than spaced after farther apart when in landscape mode, which is supported by only a limited number of applications. Touching a section of text and brief time brings up magnifying glass, allowing users to place the cursor in the middle of the existing text. The virtual keyboard can accumulate 21 languages, including character recognition for Chinese. I'm starting to get hot because I'm reading a lot. Alternative characters with accents, for example, letters from the alphabet or of other languages, and emoji can be typed from the keyboard by pressing the letter or 2 seconds and selecting the alternative from the pop-out. The 3.0 brought for copy pasting text as well as landscape keyboards and more applications on iPhone 4S and above. Siri allows dictation. Since iPhone 8 third-party keyboards distributed through the App Store are allowed, previously they were only available on jailbroken iPhones. Oh no, we only have 17 more, and I can finally finish the suffering. Okay, come on. I need to. We've been streaming for almost an hour. Okay. The iPhone also features an email program that supports HTML email, which enables the user to embed photos in an email message. PDF, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Attachment to mail messages can be viewed on the phone. Yahoo offers a free push email service for the iPhone. IMAP, although it's not push IMAP, and POP3 mail standards are also supported, including Microsoft Exchange and Carrier Connect. What the fuck is that? In the first version of the iPhone firmware, this was accomplished by opening up IMAP on the Exchange server. Apple has also licensed Microsoft ActiveSync and supports the platform, including push email with the release of iPhone 2.0 firmware. The iPhone will sync email account settings from Apple's own mail application, Microsoft Outlook, and Microsoft Interact, or it can be manually configured on the device itself. The email program can almost any IMAP or POP3 account. Oh my god. Text messages are presented chronically in a mailbox format similar to mail, which places all text from recipients. To get over replies, text messages are displayed in speech bubbles similar to iChat under each recipient name. The iPhone has built-in support for email messaging, forward drafts, and direct camera to email picture sending. Support for multi-recipient SMS was added in the 1.1.3 software update. Support for MMS was added in the 3.0 update, but not for the original first generation iPhone and not in the US. September 25, 2009. Oh my god. I need a drink. I expect this to be long. Oh my god. We're not still done yet. At WWDC 2007, on June 11, 2007, Apple announced that the iPhone will support third-party web applications using Ajax that share the look and feel of the iPhone interface. On October 17, 2007, Steve Jobs, in an open letter posted to Apple's Hot News weblog, announced that a software development kit (SDK) will be made available to third-party developers in February 2008. The iPhone SDK was officially announced and released on March 6, 2008 at the Appletown facility. It is a free download with Apple registration that allows developers to develop native applications for the iPhone and iPod Touch, then test them in an iPhone simulator. However, loading an application onto a real device is possible after paying Apple Developer Connection membership fee. Developers are set free to set any price for their applications to be distributed to the App Store, for which they will receive 70% share. Developers can also opt to release the application for free and not would pay any cost to release or distribute the application beyond membership fee. The App Store was launched with the release of the iPhone OS 2.0 on July 11, 2008. The update was free for iPhone users. Owners of old iPod Touches were required to pay $10 for it. Once a developer has submitted an application to the App Store, Apple holds firm to control over distribution. Apple can halt the distribution of applications it deems inappropriate. For example, I Am Rich, a $1,000 program that simply demonstrates demonstrated the wealth of its user and send me to heaven, a game that encountered users to throw their phones into the air. Apple has criticized from banning third-party apps that enable functionality that Apple does not want the iPhone to have. In 2008, Apple rejected Podcaster, which allow iPhone users to download podcasts directly from to the iPhone, claiming duplicated the functionality of iTunes. Apple has released a software update to grant this capability. NetShare, another rejected app, will be enabled to tether the iPhone to a laptop or desktop, including using its cellular network to load data to the computer. Many carriers of the iPhone later globally allowed tethering before Apple officially supports it with the upgrade to the iPhone 3.0, with AT&T Mobility being a late comer in the United States. In most cases, the carrier charges extra for tethering an iPhone. Before SDK was released, third parties were permitted to sign web apps that run through Safari. Unsigned native apps that are also available for jailbroken phones. The ability to install native applications onto iPhone outside the App Store is not supported by Apple. The stated reason being that such native apps could be broken by any software update, but Apple has stated it will not design software updates specifically to break native applications other than those that perform SIM blocking. As of October 2013, Apple has passed 60 billion app downloads. As of September 2016, it's over 140 billion apps downloaded from the App Store. As of January 2017, the App Store has over 2.2 million apps for the iPhone. Oh my god, that's a lot of apps. And a lot of reading, because I have a lot of reading to do. Hello, Brookie. Welcome to the live stream. Starting with the iPhone 4S, Apple added an accessibility feature to optimize the function of the iPhone while hearing aids. Apple has released a program of made iPhone hearing aids. These hearing aids deliver powerful, efficient, high-quality digital audio experience and allow the user to manage the hearing aid right from the iPhone. Made for iPhone hearing aids also feature the live listening. With live listening, the iPhone acts as a remote microphone that sends sound to a made iPhone hearing aid. Live listening can help the user hear a conversation in a noisy room or hear someone speaking across the room. Oh my god, dude, this is getting tired. Oh my god. But I still have a lot to read. Oh my god. The Braille displays for the iOS program was announced by Apple coinciding with the release of the iPhone 3GS, iPad, and iPod Touch 3rd Gen. This program added support for more than 50 Bluetooth wireless Braille displays that work on with iOS on out of the box. The user needs to pair the keyboard to the device to start using it to navigate the iOS with VoiceOver without any additional software. iOS supports Braille tablets for more than 25 languages. iPhone lets the users know when an alert is sent from it. In a variety of notice methods, it delivers both visual and vibrating alerts from incoming phone and FaceTime calls. New text messages and new and sent mail and calendar events. Users can set and LED flashlight for incoming calls and alert. And alerts or having incoming calls from display of a photo of the color. Users can choose from different vibration patterns or even create their own. I'm getting tired right now because I have a lot of reading to do. A lot of reading though. The iPhone can enlarge text to make more accessible for visually impaired. Can accommodate hearing impaired users with closed captioning and external TTY devices. The iPhone 3GS also features white or on black mode. VoiceOver, a screen reader and zooming impaired abbreviation, and mono audio for limited hearing in 1 year. Apple regularly pushes voluntary product accessibility templates with compliance with the U.S. regulation section 508. With the release of iOS 9 for all iPhones, users have the ability to choose between the two different screen view options. The user can choose a standard view or a zoom view. When the iPhone is placed in a standard view settings, the icons are normal size and text remains the same. With a zoom view option, the icons on the screen and text become slightly bigger. This way we usually have a more customized appearance and it can potentially help some users read the screen easier. Assistive touch helps adapt the multi-touch screen of an iOS device to a user's unique physical needs. This can be of great assistance for those who have difficulty with some gestures like pinch. One can make them accessible with just the tap of a finger. The user can create their own gestures and customize their layout of the assistive touch menu. If the user has trouble pressuring the home button, it can be set that so that it can be activated with an one on-screen tap. Gestures like rotate and shake are available when the iOS device if the iOS device is mounted on a wheelchair. Guided access helps people with autism or other attention necessary challenges stay focused on task or app and with guided access a parent, teacher or therapist can limit an iOS device to stay on one app and by disabling the home button and limit of times in a span in an app. The user can restrict to the keyboard or touchpad to the touch input or searched areas of the screen. In 2019, Apple began developing satellites so that the iPhone could skip wireless carriers. I think the most features I like is like the chips. Basically, the chip just makes them more faster. I'm starting to get a little bit tired on reading, but I'm not giving up right now. Okay. The iPhone update program is a 24-month program designed for consumers to be able to get the latest iPhone every year without paying the whole price up front. The program of low monthly payments where consumers will gradually pay for the iPhones they have over a 24-month period with an opportunity to switch/upgrade to a new iPhone after 12 months of payment has passed. Once 12 months of payment has passed, when consumers can trade their iPhone with a new one, and the payments are transferred from the old device to the new device, and the program restarts with a new 24-month period. Additionally, features of the program include unlocked handsets, which means the consumers are free to pick the network carrier they want, and a 2-year Apple Care Plus protection which includes hardware repairs, software support, and coverage for up to 2 incidents of accidental damage. Criticism of the program includes potential endless cycle of payments with humbling them posts Damon Barrett's writing. Complete the full 24-month payment cycle and you're stuck with an outdated phone. Upgrade every 12 months and you will never stop owing Apple money for iPhones. Additionally, the program is limited to just the iPhone hardware. Cell phone service from a network operator is not included. Oh, this is the part where you guys are gonna not like. Okay, here we go. Apple has filed 200 patent applications related to the technology behind the iPhone. LG Electronics claimed the design of the iPhone was copied from the LG product.
Does you need some water? Do you need some
Wu
water before you
Jong-hyuk
read the whole
is
thing?
lead head of LG Mobile Handset and R&D censorship at President. We considered the Apple copied product phone after the design was unveiled. It was presented in the EF Design Award and won prize in September 2006. Conversely, the iPhone has also inspired its own share of high-tech clones. On September 3rd, 1993, the Infogear field of the United States iPhone. Yeah, I don't know. iPhone! And on March 22, 1996, applied for the trademark iPhone. iPhone was registered in 1998, and iPhone was registered in 1999. Since then, the iPhone mark have been abandoned. Infogear trademarks communications terminals comprising computer hardware and software providing integrated telephone data communications and personal computer functions 1993 and computer hardware and software for providing integrated telephone communications with computerized global information networks 1996 filling. In the year 2000, Infogear filed an infringement claim against the owners of the iPhones.com domain name. The owners of the iPhones.com domain name challenged infringement claim in the Northern District Court of California. In June 2000, Cisco Systems acquired Infogear, including the iPhone trademark. In September 2000, Cisco Systems settled with the owners of iPhones.com and allowed the owners to keep the iPhones.com domain along with intellectual property rights to use any designation of iPhones.com domain for the sale of cellular phones. Cellular phones with internet access, web phones handled PDA storages, computer equipment, hardware, software, and digital cameras, hardware, software, and intellectual properties were granted to the owners of iPhone.com domain by Cisco Systems in September 2000. In October 2002, Apple applied for the iPhone trademark in the United Kingdom, Australia, Singapore, and the European Union. A Kenyan application followed in October 2004. In New Zealand application in September 2006. As of October 2006, only Singapore and Australian applications have been granted. In September 2006, a company named Ocean Telecom Services applied for the iPhone trademark in the United States, United Kingdom, Hong Kong, and following a trademark with Trinidad and Tobago as the Ocean trademark application is used. It's the same wrong wording as New Zealand's application of Apple. It assumes that the Ocean Telecom is applying on behalf of iPhone. Apple. The Kenyan application was opposed in August 2005 by a Kenyan company called Comwave, who themselves have applied for the trademark 3 months later. Comware have been selling via devices called iPhone since 2004. And it's getting close to the end. Shortly after, Steve Jobs, January 9, 2007, announced that Apple will be selling a product named iPhone in June 2007. Cisco issued a statement that had been negotiating trademark licensing with Apple and seeking and expected Apple to agree to the final documents that have been submitted the night before. On January 10, 2007, Cisco announced it had a failed lawsuit against Apple over the infringement of the trademark iPhone, seeking an injunction in a federal court to prohibit Apple from using the name. In February 2007, Cisco claimed that the trademark lawsuit was a minor skirmish. That was not about money, but about interoperability. Okay. I need a breather. In October 22, 2009, Nokia filed a lawsuit against Apple for the infringement of GCM, UMTS, and WLM patents. Nokia alleges that Apple has been violating 10 Nokia patents since the iPhone initial release. In August 2012, Apple won a smartphone patent lawsuit in the U.S. against Samsung, the world's largest maker of smartphones. However, on December 6, 2016, SCOTUS reversed the decision that awarded nearly $400 million to Apple and returned the case to Federal Circuit Court to define the appropriate legal standard to define article of manufacture, because it is not the smartphone itself. It could be just the case and screen to which the sign patents relate. In March 2013, an Apple patent for a wrap-around display was revealed. Okay, we're gonna take a little break here. So yeah, I'm gonna play some music since this stream is getting a little bit boring. Cause you guys really want music, so I got you some music.
You sure you're doing okay, guest?
Yes.
Sounds like you were suffering.
I'm suffering happiness, XC.
No, you won't.
Yes, you. Yes, stop lying, you idiot. Okay.
B.
Stop. You're leaking the Okay, here we go. I think this is better, right? And you guys will not. You guys will stop crying about it. Cause just coming from an entire hour. Okay. Apple tightly controls certain aspects of the iPhone, according to the versions of closed devices. to be used on a different carrier network. However, in the United States, Apple cannot void an iPhone's warranty unless it can show that a problem component failure is linked to the installation or placement of an aftermarket item such as unauthorized applications because of the Federal Trade I'm close to end this. Just I need to read more. The iPhone normally prevents access to its media player and web features unless it has also been activated as a phone with an authorized carrier on July 3rd, 2007. John Unlike the first generation iPhone, the iPhone 3G must be activated in the store in most countries. This makes the iPhone 3G more difficult but not impossible to hack. It needs for in-store activation, as well as serial number of first generation always the headphones are staying for. Unstable. Users on the 0 to the O2 network in the United Kingdom, however, can buy the phone online and activate it via iTunes, as well as with the previous model, even when it's not required. Vendors mostly offer activation for buyers cryptographic signature. This restriction can be overcome by jailbreaking the phone, which involves by replacing the iPhone's firmware with a slightly modified version. Doing so because there officially legal in the United States by the DMCA. Jailbroken iPhones may be susceptible to computer virus, but few such incidents have been reported. iOS and Android 2.3.3 Gingerbread may be set up to dual boot on a jailbroken phone with the help of OpenMoo iDroid. In 2007, 2010, and 2011, developers released a series of Apple released the iOS 4.3.5.2.10 for CDMA iPhone to fix the security vulnerability certificate validation. Following the release of the iPhone 5S model, a group of German hackers called the Chaos by using very easy everyday means. The group explained that the security system have hacked defeated by photographing a fingerprint from a glass surface and using that captured image as a verification. The spokesman for the group stated, "We hope that this finally puts to rest the illusions of the fingerprint biometrics. And the plan is in place to do something that we can't change." However, the phone cannot be officially unlocked by entering a code. The locked unlock state is maintained on Apple servers per IMEI, and it's set when the iPhone is activated. While the iPhone was initially sold in the United States only on the AT&T network, a similar etc. More than a quarter of the original first iPhones were sold in the United States are not registered with AT&T. Apple speculates that they were shipped overseas and US carriers AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, and Verizon have a presence in the area. Since 2013, the Combo Pacific ended GTA exclusively starting with the iPhone 5 beginning April 8, 2018. This is due to the regulations that the FCC has placed on the 700 MHz C-block spectrum, which is used by Verizon. Apple loses more money than it makes in all repair services. Networks. Which will unlock the device at any time for no charge. However, our current iPhones are available to purchase free on the Apple Store or Apple's online store. Such as Stella's Roger or Bell. Yep, yep, yep. That happened. Well, or once again. Oh yeah. However, in 2017, the CRT abolished SIM locking and required that all mobile devices sold after December 1st, 2017 come unlocked. CRTC also mandated that carriers unlocking of existing devices consumers regardless of whether or not they have purchased the phone themselves in Australia in three major carriers Optus, Telstra, and Vodafone. Other legitimate unlocking are not at no cost for all iPhone devices, both current and prior models. Conventionally, policies vary, but many just have the iPhone unlocked. Boom. Damn it. Apple takes numerous measures that make third-party repairs difficult. All Yahoo has been fallen. Independent repairs provided specific orders by Apple that perform replacements. In the past, models as early as the iPhone 6, there have many been reports, such as denial of operation if the home button is detected to have been tampered with upon which upon home consistent action. There have also been issues caused by swapping a display made by one manufacturer with one made by another, as Apple uses multiple suppliers for its displays. In the more recent models, as the iPhone XR, Apple displays non-removable warnings about the camera or is replaced by a third party. Additionally, features disabled upon non-gene replacement, such as the silent true tone or hiding the battery high feature. iFixit notes are the proprietary cloud linked system configuration tool is require a complete part repair, meaning that even replacing the GNU part for another GNU part will fail Apple's GNU part check unless said tool is used. We're almost there, boys. We're almost there. Almost there. Just one of the times I'm not gonna fail. Okay, we're close. We're close, baby. In Mexico, the trademark iPhone was registered in 2003 by a communication system and services company named iPhone. Apple tried to gain control over the brand's name, but a Mexican court denied the request. The case began in 2009 when a Mexican firm sued Apple. The Supreme Court of Apple's that iPhone is rightful than Apple's iPhone trademark violation. In Brazil, the brand iPhone was registered in 2000 by the company called Gradiente Electronica SA. Now, EGB Electronica C, according to the filing, Gradiente foresaw the revolution of the convention of the voice and data of the internet at the time. The final battle of the brand name concluded in 2008. On the 7/18/2012, EGB launched its own line of Android smartphones on the trademark, which it has exclusive local rights in the local market. In 2013, the Brazilian Patent and Trademark Office, known as Instituto Nacional da Propriedade Industrial, what the fuck, issued a ruling that Gradiente Electronica, not Apple, owned the iPhone. Mark Brazil, the iPhone term was registered by Gradiente in 2000, 7 years before Apple release of its first iPhone. This decision came 3 months after Gradiente Electronica launched a lower cost smartphone using the iPhone brand. In June 2014, Apple won for the second time. The right used the brand name in Brazil. The court ruling determined that the Gradiente's registration does not own the exclusive rights on the brand. Although Gradiente intended to appeal the decision with Apple, can freely brand the brand without paying royalties to the Brazilian company. Dang, dude, they even found a Brazilian? That's history to me now. In the Philippines, Solid Group launched my phone brand in 2007. Established as my phone. Solid board band filled the trademark application of that brand that Apple later filled the trademark case at the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines against Solid's broad brands My Phone for confusingly similar to the iPhone, and describes made like decisive of cost confusion among consumers. Apple lost the trademark battle to the Solid Group in a 2015 decision made by the Apple director Nafio Arevalo, who has reportedly said that it was unlikely that consumers would be confused between the iPhone and the MyPhone. This is the case of a giant trying to claim more territory than what is intended to great produce local Vapanoi phone merchant who has managed to obtain a significant foothold in the mobile phone market. The marketing sale of innovative products is under a way trademark. Or about later what's added. Yep. Yes. I don't even know what to do now, because I don't even. unless the downloaded from Apple into the since it can log into your info and can steal your log information. User has been location to that location, the date and exact times. address. Doesn't marketing company. These are to be extracted from devices. Throughout 2015, prosecutors in the iPhone contents. After that, 2015, some Bernardino attack. That was issued to one of the shooters by his employee, and iPhone backups of that iPhone before the shooting issued the US government attempts to obtain a report under the All Rights Act, compelling Apple to produce an iPhone Sam could respond to on the company's website outlining beneath encryption, arguing that the device it will invade to be used to compromise February 19th, the Electronic Frontier Foundation awarded Apple 5 out of stars. Rights, transparency, and privacy. Apple iOS in combination with a specific hardware weird, but I guess, but you guys want to get out of Black Void. Dang it, I accidentally opened for more. Stop. I need Consumer use. The iPhone has also been adopted for business purposes. Research has shown that the iPhones are commonly associated with wealth, and that the average iPhone user has 40% more annual income than the average Android user. Women are more likely than men to own an iPhone. What? Yeah, we have to cancel Wikipedia on Twitter now. Before the release of the app. Focused on enterprise needs. Phones at the time were designed around carrier and businesses limits, which were conservative with regards with bandwidth usage and battery life. Phones were sold in a very large number of models, often segmented by marketing strategy, confusing customers and sapping engineer resources. For example, businesses were often deliberately stripped of cameras or ability to play music games. Apple's approach was to deliberately simplify the product line by offering one year while customers could compared to the other products. User female, what the frick? His version was of a Mac stuffed in a cell phone, as it used much more memory and processing power than the smartphones on the market at the time, which is capacitive touchscreen and consumer friendly. Fundamentally changed the mobile There we go, much better. The dominant mobile operating system such as Symbian, BlackBerry, OS, and Windows Mobile were not the same to handle tasks beyond communication and basic functions. These operating systems never focused on application development due to infighting among many services are provided by mobile carriers who often customize device. Meanwhile, Apple's decision to base its OS on OS X had the unexpected benefit of allowing OS X developers to rapidly expand into iOS development. Rival manufacturers have been forced to spend more on software and cost to catch up. The iPhone's success has led to increasing sales of high-end fashion before the iPhone handsets were viewed larger as cheap, disposable lures massively subsidized to snare subscribers and lock them into using the carrier's priority services. However, right now, Apple retained complete control. Release of its iteration of Android, although Google Nexus and Pixel Labs are guaranteed 2 years of operating system updates and a third additional year for security. However, Apple has supported older iterations of iPhones for over 4 years. Some newer generations of iPhones have been 6 years of support. Apple's share. Percent share. To the fourth quarter surpassed sales of 2008. Recorded sales grew steadily thereafter, and by the end of fiscal year 2010, and a total of 73.5 million iPhones sold. By 2010, the iPhone market share may a statement of 64% growth for the global smartphone market. In the September quarter, Apple sales surpassed that of research motions 12.1 million BlackBerry units.
Are you almost done with the Wikipedia? Nope, good. All I heard all day.
In the United States market alone for the third quarter of 2010, while there 9.1 million Android-powered smartphones shipped for 43.6% of the market, Apple iOS was the number 2 operating system with 26.2%. But the 5.5 million iPhones sold, it was the most popular, so made it the most popular revenue in 2011, surpassing longtime leader Nokia. Wait, that was a wrong ringtone. Okay, yeah, that was the right ringtone. I just did the Samsung one. 37 million iPhones and an average selling price of nearly $660. The average selling price has remained fairly constant for most of the phone's lifespan, hovering between $622 and $660. Eight largest manufacturers. By the iPhone makers. As the industry profits grew from 43.3 million in the first quarter of 2010 to 14.4 billion in the first quarter of 2012, quadrupled the profits in 2007. Apple had managed to increase its share of these profits still to increase carriers' upside and the high selling smartphones worldwide and 17.4 million units respectively, with the Samsung Galaxy S3 in third with 450.3 million. According to the strategy analytics data, this was an impressive performance given the iPhone portfolio premium pricing, adding that the Galaxy S3 that the popularity base effectively picked. The Galaxy S3 was touted as an by some in the respectively, iOS grew 37.5 to 37.8, while Android slid 1.3 to fail to a 52.3 share. To continue the popularity of the iPhone despite growing Android competition was also attributed to Apple being able to deliver iOS updates over the air, while Android updates are frequently independent by carrier-based requirements, forcing consumers to purchase a new Android smartphone to get the latest version of iOS. However, by 2013, Apple's market share had fallen to 13.1% due to surging Android Apple announced on September 1st, 2013 that the iPhone trade-in program will be implemented at all of its 2050 specialty stores in the US for the program to become available. Consumers must have a valid contract and must purchase a new phone rather than simply receive to be used at a later date. A significant part of the program's goal is to addition to Proline in San Francisco, Canada, however, locations were identified from the anticipation of corresponding consumers. Apple also increased production of the gold-colored iPhone 5S by an additional one third due to the particularly strong demand that emerged. Apple has decided to introduce a gold medal model after finding that gold was seen as a popular sign of luxury product among Chinese customers. Apple released its opening weekend sales results for the 5C and 5S models, showing an all-time low for the product's skyscrapers with 9 million handsets. The previous record was set in 2012 when 5 million handsets were sold during the opening weekend of the 5 model. This was the first time that Apple has sequentially launched 2 models, and the inclusion of China in the list of markets contributed to the record sales result. Apple also announced that as of September 23rd, 2013, 200 million devices were running the iOS 7 update, making it the fastest software upgrade in history. An Apple store created Christian Mo New York claimed that the highest iPhone sales figure in November 2013 scored high sales provides iPhone access to over 760 million China mobile subscribers. In the first quarter of 2014, Apple reported that it had sold 51 million iPhones, and all quarterly record compared to 47.8 million in the year ago quarter. On July 27, 2016, Apple has announced that there are 1 billion This is the part where it ends. During Apple's earnings call on January 27, 2021, Tim Cook said there are now 1 billion for iPhones active.
Congrats, guest.
Let's
You
go!
have read
We
the
finished!
Wikipedia.
It's
What
not
suffering? What suffering? Guest said that you won't suffer.
literally. Mason said there's no chance. I cannot read an entire Wikipedia. We made history. Anyways, any last words before we end?